Hello! Thank you for watching the Ohio LTAP Center's video for the Technology Transfer Equipment Loan Program Toolbox video for the Retroreflectometer. What is the Technology Transfer Equipment Loan Program? The Technology Transfer Equipment Loan Program is a program hosted by the Ohio LTAP Center where local public agencies can rent or borrow a piece of equipment that they may not have or need additional of for a limited amount of time. How does the Equipment Loan Program work? Requests are accepted by phone, email, or online and are on a first-come, first-served basis. If the equipment is not available when your request is received, you will be added to a waiting list and notified when it becomes available. All equipment is available to local public agencies only and for a maximum of 3 weeks. If the agency wishes to continue use of the equipment, they will need to submit another request. Equipment will only be reissued for an additional 3 weeks if another agency is not on the waiting list. Pickup of the equipment is the responsibility of the requesting agency. Items can be shipped so long as they are properly insured. The agency is responsible for maintaining proper care of the equipment and for properly packaging and shipping or delivering the equipment back to our office by the due date. All risk of loss is on the borrowing agency and damaged equipment must be repaired or replaced. Before we get into the retroreflectometer, here's a brief explanation of what is retroreflectivity anyway. Retroreflectivity is a sign's ability to reflect light back to a driver. Retroreflectivity is used because it increases signage's visibility at night, which is important as nighttime crash fatalities are 3 times more likely to occur than daytime. Providing retroreflective signing is important for reducing the higher nighttime crash rates, as well as signs that have sufficient retroreflectivity during nighttime conditions are especially beneficial to our older road users. Why is retroreflectivity important to maintain? As the signs age, the retroreflectivity degrades, making them difficult to see at night. Public agencies are responsible for maintaining highways and roads and are required to use retroreflective materials to the standards of the MUTCD and required by the federal government. Safe and efficient highways and roads are a benefit to the motoring public and to the health and viability of a community. In May 2012, the FHWA established a compliance date, June 2014, for implementation and continued use of an assessment of management method that is designed to maintain traffic sign retroreflectivity at or above the established minimum levels for regularity and warning signs. Agencies are responsible for replacing and maintaining any signs that they identify as not meeting the minimum retroreflectivity levels. The national requirements for sign retroreflectivity maintenance are set forth in the Section 2A08 of the Manual of Uniform Traffic Control Devices, or the MUTCD. Ohio's requirements for maintaining retroreflectivity of traffic signs are also set forth in Section 2A08 of the Ohio Manual of Uniform Traffic Devices, or the OMUTCD, matching the MUTCD. Links to many helpful and informative resources will be provided in the description of this video. The Road Vista Model 922 is a handheld sign retroreflectometer intended for use in the field to measure the retroreflection of road signs and other materials. The user-friendly touchscreen interface is designed with the field operator in mind so they can quickly get all of the sign information recorded. The layout is simple and intuitive, allowing the operator to quickly scroll through signs, add or adjust comments, or check GPS satellite connectivity while spending less time. Retroreflection measurement time is less than 1 second after the trigger is pulled, making the 922 the fastest retroreflectometer available. The 922 measures all types of retroreflective materials with a single measurement, utilizing angular measurement geometry. No averaging of measurements on microprismatic material necessary. The 922 also boasts dual observation angles of 0.2 and 0.5 for patented simultaneous measurements. The 922 software allows for data management in Excel spreadsheets and Google Maps, or just as easily uploads into GIS software via built-in Bluetooth. A built-in barcode reader along with the GPS makes adding retroreflectivity readings to existing inventory management systems easy. When you pick up the retroreflectometer, what's included? The 922 comes standard with the internal GPS, Bluetooth barcode reader, Pelican carrying case, 2 rechargeable batteries, data integration software, and assorted accessories. Now that you know what retroreflectivity is, what the 922 can do, and what is included, now we'll discuss how to use it. The following video clips are from a 2013 Minnesota DOT video explaining further about the 922. To view Minnesota DOT's video, the link will be included in the description.
This video will show you how to properly gather that data by calibrating, using, and storing your Gamma 922 portable sign Retroreflectometer. Always be careful not to touch the optical lens of the device at any time. First, make sure your battery is charged. Install it in the handle. Turn the power switch on. If outdoors, wait for the GPS to activate. The first touchscreen to open is for taking measurements, but calibration of the device is essential to gather accurate data. Calibrate before each day's use. On the opening screen, press Return to Main to view the main menu. Choose the Calibrate Unit option. Remove the calibration standard card from its protective cover. Handle the card by its edges, being careful not to touch either face of the card where it is measured. Verify that the calibration values and the serial number displayed on your screen match those on your calibration standard card. Place the black or 0 side of the calibration standard card. Pull the trigger until a beep sounds. Repeat these steps using the reflective side of the standard to complete the calibration. Put the calibration standard back in its protective cover and store it in the carrying case. The device is now ready to collect data. Now that your calibration is checked, you are ready to take measurements. On the screen, press Return to Main and then press Begin Measurement. Make sure you have a notepad when you walk to the sign so you can record all necessary sign characteristics. Look for a barcode on the sign. If there isn't one, you'll have to enter a sign inventory number in the device after you're done taking measurements. This is the wrong way to scan the barcode because he's holding it against the sign. Keeping it a few inches away from the sticker and pulling the trigger activates the barcode reader. You should hear a beep and then see the barcode information on the screen. If it doesn't beep, reposition your device and try again. Now measure the retroreflectivity of the sign sheeting. Verify that the measurement mode of the gamma is background when measuring the background color and legend when measuring the lettering, numbering, etc. You'll take 3 measurements per test. For each one, hold the device against the sign, making sure to position the optical lens over only the one color being tested. Pull and hold the trigger until you hear 2 beep sounds. If you're not getting beeps, the measurement failed, so reposition the device and try again. When you're done, the screen will show the 3 sample measurements and an average. Enter the sign inventory number in the comments section for each sign that did not have a barcode. For each sign tested, record the other sign characteristics needed for this project on your notepad. This information will be entered into the sign inventory database and merged with the retroreflectivity data later. Before downloading the data from the device, your computer must have the Gamma 922 interface software installed. If you have difficulty downloading, refer to the software instructions and, if necessary, seek help from the manufacturer before proceeding. Follow these downloading steps in order because many steps are dependent on the preceding step. As always, keep fingers and objects away from the optical lens. First, verify the Gamma 922's power is off. Attach a USB download cable to the 922 and to the computer. Then turn on the 922's power. On the computer, open the Gamma 922 Download Interface software. At the upper left, click on File and select Download Data from 922. Click on the Save Formatted Data to File button. Select a folder in which to save the data and make sure to save it as a CSV file type. Now launch Microsoft Excel and open the CSV file. Save this file as an Excel spreadsheet to allow merging into the sign inventory database and exporting.
Included are a few screen grabs of some download software updates. Thank you for watching. For further questions about the Equipment Loan Program, please contact our office.